In this video, I'll show you how to create this with your smartphone. Alright guys, so let's get started. So the application I'm going to be using for this tutorial is called Kinemaster. Alright, so the link to download this application is in the description of this video. So once you downloaded the application, this is what you are going to see. Alright, so I'll tap on new project right now. Then the first thing to do is to choose the aspect ratio. So I'll be choosing this 16:9 as you can see, and this is already selected for me. So I'll just tap on this create. Alright, so once I tap on create, I'll tap on this image asset to import my background. Alright, so I'll just tap on this background. I'll still change the color. So I'll just tap on the background again. Then I'll go to this color. I'll tap on this color here. Then right now, you can simply choose any color of your choice. But the color I want to be using for this tutorial is this. Alright, I'll tap on this mark icon here. As you can see, here is the color. So I'll just increase the size of this background to maybe 21 seconds. I can still cut it out later. Alright, so the next thing for me to do is to add my text. So I'll tap on this layer here. Then once you tap on layer, you are going to see this different option here, but we don't have any problem with all these. The only thing we need to do is just tap on this text. So I'll tap on this text here. Alright, then I want to write something like headphone, Bluetooth. That's the first text there, Bluetooth. Then I'll tap on this OK. So guys, the next thing for me to do is to change the font. I'll tap on this A to change the font. I'll tap on it. Then right now you can simply choose any font of your choice, but if you are just downloading your Kinemaster, you might not see all of these fonts. So just tap on this place where the arrow is showing. So go to the Kinemaster Asset Store and download any font of your choice. Alright, so right now I'm going to be using Montserrat or Poppin. So I'll tap on this sans serif. Then I'll look for Poppin here. Alright, so I'll just tap on this Poppin black. Then I'll click on this mark icon here. Alright guys, so once I do this, I am going to increase the size of the text. This is the text here. Alright guys, so this is becoming more perfect. So make sure this is aligned by looking at the red line there. Alright guys, so once I do this, the next thing for me to do is just to reduce the opacity of this text. As you can see, this text is too bold, so I'll reduce the opacity right now. So for me to do that, I'll just tap on this opacity here. Then I'll reduce this to let's see. Okay, I think I'll use 20. Alright, then I'll tap on the text again and I'll duplicate. Before I duplicate the text, I'll just extend the text to the end of the video also. That's very, very important. Then the next thing for me to do is just to duplicate the text. I'll tap on these three dots here at the top right. I'll tap on this at the top left rather. Then I'll click on this duplicate. Then I'll click on this edit here where the arrow is showing for me to edit the text I duplicate. So I'll tap on this edit here. Then right now I can just write something like, let's say, Bluetooth headphones. Alright, headphones. This is. So I'll tap on this OK here. Then this particular headphone here, I'll just place it right here. Alright, so I can just decrease the size so it will be more perfect. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have something like this. Then the next thing for us to do is just to start adding our product image. So I'll tap on this layer here, then I'll click on this media. Alright, so in my last video I explained how you can simply create advertising promo video. Alright, so in this video I also explained how to download product image and remove the background using only your smartphone. Alright, so I'll leave the video at the end of this video to check the video out, so you'll be able to get your own product image so you can simply add to your own video. Alright, so I'll just go to my eraser. Then I have a lot of product image here. Don't forget the one we are using is headphone rather. So I'll tap on this one here. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'll just place this here. Alright, okay, this is where I'm going to place this. Then I can just reduce the size a little bit and put it like this. All right, so once I do that, the next thing for me to do is to type out my text, that is the Bluetooth headphone. All right, so before I do that, let me just extend the size of this to the end of the video. All right, so I'm going to tap on my layer, then I'll click on this text. I want to start adding my text right now, so I'll just type Bluetooth, then I'm going to change the font of this text to Montserrat Extra Bold. So I'll tap on this font here, then I'll click on my Cyrillic, then I'll go to this Montserrat Black, and I'll click on this mark icon here. All right, then I can just increase the size of this text and place it right here depending on what you want. All right, then I can just change the color of this text to yellow or orange. All right guys, so once I do that, I am going to extend the text to the end of the video also. All right guys, this is becoming more perfect. So I'm going to duplicate this text again, then I'll write something like headphone. All right, headphones. Okay, and I'll change the color of this to white. I want it to be white color, and I can just increase the size a little bit and just place it right here. All right guys, so this is perfect. All right, so the next thing for me to do, just to add the price of this product, I'll tap on this layer, then I'll click on this text, and I can just write something like let's say the price of this is $30. Then I'll tap on this OK here. So I can just place this text right here, then I'll tap on this font. I don't want the font to be too bold, so I'll use something like Montserrat semi bold. All right, so that is it. All right guys, so right now we have something like this. Then don't forget to extend the duration to the end of the video. So we have something like this, but this does not have any animation yet. As you can see, this is just static, it is not moving. All right, so for me to add an animation to it, I'll just tap on, let me start from the Bluetooth, the one up there. So I'll tap on it. Then for you to add animation to it, just tap on this depending on the animation you want to add, but the only animation we want to add right now is in animation. So I'll tap on this in animation here, then I'll add this animation called pop. I'll tap on this pop. So as you can see, we have something like this. It is very, very beautiful. All right, so I'll do the same thing to this headphone, in animation pop. All right guys, then I'll do the same thing to our text here, in animation pop, then this also in animation pop, then okay, then our product image in animation pop. So I'm going to adjust the, okay, let me give the price also in animation pop. I don't want to give it an animation before. Okay, so let me just adjust the where it should be starting from. That's our price. I don't want it to be starting from the beginning. So let's play this. Okay, let me just click on this in animation and reduce the seconds to 0.5 seconds, and I can just adjust it a little bit. Then let's play this. All right guys, so this is so perfect. All right, so once we are done with this, the next thing for us to do, just to, okay, let's see. Okay, then you can also add a sound effect that will make your video to look more good and more professional. Just tap on this audio here, then you click on this SFX, that is a sound effect. So right now I have so many sound effects I have downloaded on Kinemaster. You can just tap here where the arrow is showing to go to the Kinemaster asset store and download as many sound effects as you want. All right, so there's this particular one I use. This is it, whoosh. So there are different type of whoosh you can simply use. Let me just tap on this and let's see how it sounds. Okay guys, so I'll be going with this one low. I'll just tap on this plus icon to add it. So right now we have something like this. Let's play it and let's see how it looks. Okay guys, let's play it again. Okay guys, so that's so perfect right now, as you can see. So the next thing for me to do, just to okay, let's do this. Let me click on this layer. Okay, let's just play this. Okay guys, so at this particular point I want to add another product image that I want to be coming in. All right, so for me to do that, I am just going to tap on this layer here, then I'll click on this media. All right, then I'm going to add another product image right now. So I'll just tap on my eraser. All right guys, so I am going to let's say I want to add, which one should I add? Should I add this? Okay, we can also add this. I just decrease the size, then I can just put it right here. Let's see. Okay, let me just make sure that they are in the same size so we don't make any mistake there. All right, let me just increase it a little bit. All right guys, so let's say I'll just put this here. All right, then at this particular point I am going to extend the duration first to the end of the video. We are still going to cut it out, but let's just leave it there. So at this particular point I added this second product image. So I want this particular one to be going out. So what did I do? It is very, very simple. I'll tap on this one I added first, then I want to add a keyframe animation to it. So for you to add a keyframe animation, just tap here where the arrow is showing. I'll tap on it right now. Then at this particular point I want to add a keyframe animation to it. So I'll just tap on this keyframe. I'll click on this plus icon here. Then I'll just shift it a little bit. Let's say at this point. Okay, let me just put it here. I will also add another keyframe animation to it. All right, so okay, then I'll do the same thing to the product image here. I will add a keyframe here. Then at the exact point I added the second keyframe, I will also add a keyframe to the second product image. I will add a keyframe. I'll tap on this plus here to add a keyframe. Then let's give it some keyframe animation. So at the second keyframe I added, I'm just going to make this to be going like this. All right guys, as you can see, this is perfect. So I'll make this to be going like this. Then we can also add some sound effects, but let's just animate it first. So I have already let that to be going like I have made that to be moving. Then I'll tap on the second product image. Then I want this to come here right now. All right, I want this to just come here. So let's just give this a play and let's see how it looks. So this is becoming more perfect. Let's give it a play from the beginning. Let me play it right now. This is so perfect. That's so perfect. Just see. Let me play it again. This is so perfect. As you can see the animation. This is so perfect. All right. Then immediately the second product image come in. As you can see, I can just click on the price. This is the price here. Then I'll tap on the price. That is the text. Then I'll click on this trim. This is just icon here. Then I'll tap on this splint. Then once I explain this, the next thing for me to do is just to change the text of this. So I'll tap on this edit. Then I'll change the text. So let's say this is maybe $35. I'll click on this OK here. Then right now, let me also give it a sound effect. That's very, very important. So let's see at this particular point here where this one is going out. Okay, at this particular point here, I'll just tap on this audio. Then I'll click on this sound effect. Then remember the sound effect we use, whoosh. Then let's see the one we can use here. Let me play this one. Okay guys, so this is the one we can use. That's this first one here. So I tap on this plus icon to add it. So I just tap on this. Okay, it is already added. We added two. Okay, that's not a problem. So let's just give it a play and let's see how it looks. This is so perfect, as you can see. Let me play it again. All right, so this is so perfect. As you can see, the price also changed, but I don't like okay, let's just leave it. Let's leave it. All right guys, so you can simply do this to as many product image as you want, but right now I am going to stop here because I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes or more. So I'm going to trim this. Let's see. Okay guys, so let's see at this point, yeah. So when you are trimming, make sure you are clicking on this scissors icon, then you click on this splint. Don't just trim to right. If you trim to right, you are going to spoil the whole video. So I'll just tap on this splint. Like I said, don't splint this to right. All right, make sure you click on this splint alone. All right, then once you tap on this splint, I am going to do the same thing to all of the things I added here. So I'll tap on this scissors icon here, then I'll click on the, remember we use splint. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing to all of our text. This one here, make sure you are splinting this at the at one point. All right, splint. All right, so okay, we made a little mistake here. Okay, we don't. Okay, let me just tap on this one again, then splint, then this again, splint. So I'm going to splint all of them like I said. All right, okay, I think we are done splinting all of these. Okay, except from this one here. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing to it, splint. Okay, now we have something like this. All right, the next thing for us to do is just to delete all of these. We don't need them. All right, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this again, and we don't need this and this also. All right, so let's just give this a play and let's see how it looks. Alright guys, so that's so perfect. So I'm going to give this out animation. I'll tap on, let me start from this one here. I'll click on the out animation. Then the out animation I want to use is I think scale up. Okay, that's it, scale up. Then I'm going to give it to each one of them, out animation, scale up. Then our text also out animation, scale up. Alright, scale up. Then this also out animation, I'll give it a scale up. All right, scale up. Then this out animation, scale up. Then this also out animation, scale up. All right, so right now we have something like this. Let's play it from the beginning and let's see how it looks. All right guys, so immediately all the objects we added are going out. We are going to add something like shop now. I'll just tap on this layer, then I'll click on this text. So I can just write, let's say shop now, or order now, or it depends on what you want to write. So let me just say shop now as an example, shop now. Okay, then I can just change the color of this to yellow. All right, so we have something like this. Then I can just, okay, where is it? This is it here. Then I can just increase the size like this and just place it in the middle. All right guys, so we have something like this, and I can just tap on this in animation. I'll give this a pop. All right, then you can also add maybe your website, or let me just tap on this text here and let me click on this text here. So I'm going to add like my website, https, then I'll click on this / omotion101.com. okay, omotion101.com. all right guys, so here's the website. I'll click on this okay here. Then I can just decrease the size of this and place it here also. Then this website, I can just extend this to be coming from here. Then also I'll click on this in animation here. Then I can just give this letter by letter animation. So we have something like this, and it is very cool. All right, so let's say at this point I can just delete all these. Let me delete this. All right, I'll delete this also. Then I'll also delete the background at this point. I'll delete this background here. From here I'll just trim those to the right. All right guys, so right now we have something like this. As you can see, you can also go ahead and add audio, maybe a background sound or anything of your choice to your video. All right, so let me just play this video and let's see how it looks. All right guys, so that's so perfect as you can see. So I love the animation and all of the things we added. So once we are done with our video, the next thing for us to do is just to save this video. All right, so I'll click here where the arrow is showing for me to save the video. I'll just tap on this, then I'll click on this. As you can see, just tap on this save as video, and your video will be saved to your phone gallery. All right, so guys, this is the end of this video tutorial on how you can simply create this amazing video art. And also I have a complete video editing course that's going to show you how you can simply create amazing video art using only your smartphone. All right, so if you want to enroll for the course, just click the link in the description of this video where I write something like register for my advanced smart video creation and editing course. So just tap on the link and register for the course. All right, so guys, I will see you in my next video tutorial.